This is the emergency broadcast system. Stand by for further information.
We spend so much time trying to be a part of someone else's world that we never have a chance to do our own thing. We spend a lot of time begging and asking for permission to be a part of and sit at somebody else's table. And we spend a lot of effort on that, but we need to make our own table. We had that with Black Wall Street, but we gave that up in order to integrate, but we didn't really benefit.
Years back where you were saying, I think it was it the Emmy Awards or the Golden? No, it was
Oscars.
The Oscars, where they say they wanted to it was white out.
Mm-hmm.
And during that time, I know there was a lot of conflicts that you was hearing a lot of rumblings in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
What can you say that you learned, as the man that you are, being in the position that you are, owning, a television station pretty much? Like, what did you learn from that situation in that sense?
Well, I learned that there was a need. That was where it started.
Okay.
But that need, growing that, is not coming from integrating what we currently have.
All right.
So we have to give opportunities where opportunities did not exist before, and give people a chance to do their own shows, their own programming, their own everything, but broadcasted on our own network. In addition, to have business owners to advertise on the network so that circle stays complete. So you're watching a black show on a black network,
Right. Mm-hmm.
a black commercial comes on, you buy that product, you follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, it stays
The
on.
cycle go.
Yes.
I'm an optimistic man, and like as you can see with Thurgood Marshall, you see Chadwick Boseman, he's playing so many black icons.
Mm-hmm.
But I say to myself that there's other young black men that could play these icons.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what do you say to a situation in that regards with Chadwick Boseman? I'm not trying to say that he can't play, but like sometimes I say, why don't you give a fresh face an opportunity?
I'm very much, and I'll be frank, I'm very anti-mainstream.
Okay.
I believe we need to build a new mainstream, just like we built the Black Wall Streets. But there are some people that are like us, that are of color,
Okay.
that make their money from within that system.
Yeah, that's true.
So they're not really happy about a person saying, let's do our own
But
thing.
why they're not happy? Is it because they're too good where they're at, or they don't want to buck the trend?
You saw Django.
Yes, correct.
All right. So in Django, you remember the butler.
Yes, the butler wanted to stop.
Right, the butler
wanted to stop everything.
There's always going to be his name was Steve. There's always going to be a Steven, right? Who, when you were on the plantation, and you may say you wanted to leave, but you couldn't tell everybody that you were going to leave.
You have to tell a selected few.
That's right. You might not be able to tell your own mama. Because she might say,
boy, what you doing?
Right, I'm telling Master, because if I can't get you to stay, he'll get you to stay. We make our own stars. We make our own stars, our own shows. And so you may have in mainstream, you may have a Denzel, but on our network, we have our own Denzel. Because if you don't, you have all these people that are talented that don't get the chance to show what they can do.
The emergency broadcast system. Stand by for further information.